not saying we're going to make you look forward to coming to the mechanic. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt sometimes, because it's going to. But well, good morning. My name's John Root. I'm one of the owners of Root's Shop. Gonna start trying to show you guys what we're all about. I have lots of thoughts in the morning and in the evening, I guess. Anytime I'm in the truck, it's a good time for me to think and pray and listen to some praise music. And I thought maybe I'll share some of those thoughts with you guys on my journey. Got about a 20-minute drive, so we'll see if I talk the whole 20 minutes or less. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'm John Root, one of the owners of Root's Shop. And my thought for today was the dentist. I've been doing some dental work lately, and I realized that your dentist is a necessary evil. Those people are awesome. They want to serve us and take care of our health. I've heard your teeth being bad could change your whole health. Like, it can make your whole body not feel as good. And I've never met anybody who likes the dentist. Some people have a less bad experience than other people, but I've never seen or heard somebody say, "Man, I'm really looking forward to going to the dentist." Sorry, one-ton truck suspension may be a little jiggly. So anyway, dentist is not something you look forward to, but it's something everybody needs. We need our teeth to be able to chew our food and bring us nourishment, and we try to put them off as long as possible a lot of times. But I realized, sitting in that chair, that they really do, most of them enjoy their work and want to provide the least painful procedures, whatever you're getting done, and they really don't want to cause you pain. They try to do it as painless as possible, but obviously there's pain in your mouth. You usually just go in because you're starting to have pain. You don't go in, it's like, oh, my mouth is feeling really good and everything seems good, I'm going to go to the dentist because I haven't had pain in a while. That's not what happens. So I realize this is like your automotive shop. People don't often think, well, I haven't spent much money on my car lately. But praise music. He's trying to interrupt us here. You don't usually decide, well, I have some cash burning a hole in my pocket, so why don't I go to the mechanic and see what my car needs? Some people do. Some people do upgrades, There's those few, but there's also most people really don't like the mechanic because their car should be able to just run. Their car should be able to just go and get them where they need to be safely. So I want to, as Root's Shop, we want to make it as painless and less scary as possible. I'm not saying we're going to make you look forward to coming to the mechanic. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt sometimes, because it's going to. But we want you to feel safe. We want you to feel like your car is going to get you where you need to go, and it's going to get your family there safely. And my wife came from a family of not very much money, and when the car broke down, it was the end of the world. Not literally, but it was one of those times when Dad would go into panic mode, and You know, we got to pay for the tow truck and pay for the mechanic, and we already don't have that money, and now how are we going to get to work, and all those things. And so I understand the difficulty of what cars can bring to people who don't understand them. Then there's those few of you that are like, my check engine light's on, but it's okay. I'll just keep driving. It's fine. It seems to be running fine. So there's a huge variety of people and how they take care of their cars. But our goal is to allow you to have the comfort and security that you know when you call us and say, hey, I'm broken down on the side of the road. Hey, my check engine light just came on. Hey, I just came back from this mechanic and they said my $3,000 car needs $5,000 worth of work. All of those things can be scary. All of those things can create panic inside of us, which honestly can sometimes ruin our day. And I don't want to be your savior. I don't want to be the fix-all, but I do want you to feel like you can call us and say, hey, I've been driving to work and my check engine light came on. Well, talk to me about it. I want you to tell me, like, what happened? Is there something, noise you're hearing? Is there other lights on? Is there, so that we can have the conversation of, yeah, you should be safe to get to work and bring it to us as soon as you can. Or, no, you really should not drive and we'll come take a look at it. Or whatever the case may be. I don't want to overpromise, but I also want to be a resource. God's given us the unique ability to be available, and we don't know everything. There's always going to be somebody who knows more than we do, or than you do, about whatever your field is. But I've been working for myself for about 8 years. I grew up working on cars because we were that family that couldn't afford to take it to a mechanic. So anytime the vehicle broke, my dad was out there fixing it, trying to make sure it works and make sure it's safe for the family. And I was right there with him. Luckily, he wasn't the dad who was yelling at me, telling me that I did everything wrong. He was there handing me a wrench and saying, hey, this is how you use this. And I love him for that, and I want to be able to bring the comfort and the calm to the chaos for anybody who needs it. That's kind of what we're all about. So that's kind of my thought for mechanic versus dentist. It goes with doctors or whatever. You want to take care of your body and make sure it does what you need it to when the time comes. You need to be able to get to your work, and you need to be able to take care of your kids, and your car needs to be able to do the same thing. So that's the thought for today. We're gonna see where this road leads us. I'm hoping you'll see a lot more of me around. Noah is my brother. He's the more ambitious one of the two of us. You've probably already seen some of his face. We're doing some more videoing, and we're gonna just see where this leads us. We're gonna make some big changes in the shop, and just keep on growing and seeing what God has for us. We'd love to hear back from whoever, and I look forward to seeing what happens here.